how you doing, everybody? Hope everybody's doing great. As you can see who we have there, we are over a different one last week. But before we get into all of that, you can go into my video list, check out the one from last week of the modern version of Starscream. Just moving the light a little bit there. Anyway, I have him, I have Skywarp. We have a bunch of Transformers there, but that's just the jet ones. Trying to do like all the jets in succession. I figured since last week we did the newer version, we'll do the old version of Starscream, the 1980s. So before we get into that, you can get that thumbs up over there. You hit that, it makes us feel good. It makes you feel good for making us feel good. Then you go over, you hit that subscribe, those two little pieces. When you hit it up again, the upper bell, you get those. When these videos come out, you'll feel good again because you get to see the videos that you like so much. And you can always go back and watch them or leave a comments, whichever you like. Anyway, so we have a 1980s version of Starscream right here. I'll just move him to the side right there. Check out the box. And he was actually $13.97 from Child World Children's Place. They're low price. Our prices are low, or our low prices. So more than meets the eye, of course. You got Starscream there. You got that part's over there. You got the little thing on the back there, all basically the same. The Jets boxes were that type of box. And of course, I'm just collecting these papers over here. You have the little red thing over there in the back. So you can read his strength, intelligence, speed, endurance, rank, courage, firepower, and skills. And over there was the 2-point system right there. You take that off. Just going to pop up the box again. You took those off to get special Transformers you could send away for in the mail and stuff like that. Back then, we didn't do it online like you guys do today, so just to let you kids know. Over here, those points, when you took them off, you could get these special ones right here. So you had the Power Dasher, the Time Warrior, which is a Autobot symbol watch that you press and opens up right there. And you got the cars right there. So you collect your points, and then you were able to get these for a pretty decent price, actually. Really good price. I mean, shipping and handling was only $1, and the Warrior watch is $10. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so we had that. If you wanted to take off those points for your kid, I do still have the original sticker sheet. And of course, the checklist from the 80s that still look pretty decent. You got your Decepticons there, all the Jets. We did Skywarp a couple of weeks ago. Last week we did the modern version of Starscream. And you had the Dinobots and the Autobots Defense Base. The little guys, Optimus, the Jump Starts. The light shining through, so it's getting a little confused. Let me see if I fold it like that. And then you had your checklist, of course. So you could check them off as you got them. And that would cut out if you would like to just have the checklist and not have to pull out the whole sheet all the time. So that was all that. And then, of course, like always, if you purchase this, you don't get your instruction booklet with it. They're pretty much the same in the form of transforming them. So they're pretty much all the same as that far as that goes. So I will show the books like I always do if I have them. There you go. That's how he came in the box. You had to punch out all those little missiles. I always put the long missiles in. I do have the shorter ones, but I always put the long ones in because it matched up and partaked to like he looked in the cartoon in the movie. But we do have the little nubby ones here too as well. Both of them. Anyway, and like I didn't have on the other jet, we have the little wheel in front, which is so cool. And it's metal. That's why it's cooler. Anyway, so you take off his little... Well, let's take a look at him in robot mode first. So, of course, you have... Pretty much looks the same, the face, but you had to put the sticker on for his golden eyes or eye shield. And you got those stickers there and everything. As you can see, his wings were like that when he was in robot mode, and his rudders were like that. As you can see right there. And of course, when you transform, you would take off these little guys. Like I said, they don't fire anymore because they would just pop out all the time. So I do have the original Scotch tape. It's all original here. And then, of course, you just slide the hands off of the fuselage. Right there. It wasn't as articulating as the newer version. Nothing really moves all that much, but they were still pretty cool. So, you just flip his head up so he becomes a cone head. And I know there's people watching this right now, or kids watching, go, what the heck is a cone head? Saturday Night Live. That's what it was. Anyway, put the wings down like so. You can fold the arms back. And push those. I'm going to put this down, because you have to fold these arms in to create the fuselage. Like so. This clips into there. And you can bring the wings into that mode. Let's see if the little heat sensor sticker works still. Somewhat. And then, of course, you bring the rudders up into place. It does have a little hole right there, a little groove that the rudders snap into. And then, of course, you flip up the feet. And like I said, this one actually happens to have the little front wheel to it. The other one didn't have it. Must have lost it or something. Anyways, we can take a cool look at him in his jet mode right there. Just move the box off like that. So he does still roll on the metal rolling wheels right there. And of course, the cockpit always opened up on these. The jets, for the most part, were pretty much the same. It was just different designs. Skywarp had different wings, of course. And there's a few of them that have the same wings, but a few of them that have different. Starscream had more of that fighter jet kind of slick look to him. The color scheme, a little gray, blue, and red, kind of matched Optimus in the reverse, I guess you could say, because he was mostly gray. But he was such a cool character, Starscream. I know we all remember him. Even though he got picked on and tortured in the movies, hey, he's a pretty cool guy for a bad guy. So, when you want to put him back, you just take out his little missile things, fold those bad boys down the wheels. And of course, take that out. And you put the rudders. So he can, actually, you can help it. It helps him stand, actually. You fold back his wings. Oh, before you fold back the wings, you can take out his arms. Pop them out. Fold them out to the sides. Put them down so you can get the arms back around. And then you put the wings into place. They pop off. They always did, though. But it's just kind of slotted and pressured in. So then you put this back around. You fold the cockpit into the chest. I don't know if you can leave this on. No, not really. No, it's underneath. Yeah, you couldn't really leave the wheel on, which would be cool if you could, because then you wouldn't lose it like I did. There. His hands just slide on. Not very articulating, can't hold a gun or anything like that, but it's all good. They still looked really cool. And you put on his lasers. And you had the man, Starscream. Like I said, he was such a cool character. I don't know, I knew he was always arguing with Megatron and all that, and always trying to be the leader, but he was really cool. Really cool voice. Always trying to take over. I enjoyed it. And then when he throws the dilapidated Megatron out of the ship in the movie, the original 1980s Transformers movies, because he finally got his way to be the leader, what he's always wanted. So, definitely a very cool thing right there. Our good friend Starscream. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day, guys. Okay.